Packers Titans coming up on EA Sports as we welcome you to Nashville, Tennessee for today's game.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays. And not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running it.
It's Sankey in the backfield. They'll run it off the toss. Mariota's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
First down coming up. First down following the long play. Sankey's taking the handoff.
He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line. One of the most versatile tight ends in the NFL, Delaney Walker.
Yeah, when you say versatile, that explains him very well. He can be a fullback, a wide receiver, a tight end, or somebody that moves around and plays all those positions. Delaney Walker is special.
Pass is intercepted. Sankey's there to make the tackle.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Really good field position here to start this drive.
Starks is in the backfield. The Packers take it from the 33. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. The Titans defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Rodgers sends it to Cobb. In on the hit, Jason McCourty. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
First and 10, and Starks has got the toss, secures the football.
Well, that last play almost got him in here, and when you look at this, what if... do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Second down here. Coons handed the football and gains about 1. On the outside today, keep an eye on the former Packer wideout, James Jones.
Well, Jim, you said it with James Jones. You talk about him. He's a veteran wide receiver. He knows how to run routes, and a quarterback can count on him.
will go ground. Runs it across for the touchdown. Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
Still on his feet. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Titans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football.
Ball is out. Tackle made by Daniels. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
The Packers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Sankey lines up as the single back here. They need to get the play off. The Titans now move the chains.
Corner routes not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
The Titans still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
Let's go. Let's go. 38.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Get ready.
Screen pass to Wright. Wright's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Third down now. The Titans come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. Mariota's now, and he's taken down. Just into the second quarter, and the pressure now on the defense to get the ball back.
Yes, you'd like for the defense to get off the field, not give up any points. But so far, the offense, man, they have been absolutely awful. They got to get their act together over there on the sideline.
Hines got it at the 23. And a run back of about 4. The Packers offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
My goodness, what a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, the guys know if they make a big hit and everybody goes ooh and ah, they'll be on the highlight reel. That's why a lot of these players play so fast and play a little out of control.
Second down following that incompletion. Rodgers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Able to reach up and grab it. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch.
They'll mark him at the 40.
Lacy is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Titans will come out in the dime. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Breaking huddle at the 14-yard line.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Set up screen to Lacy. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers.
We're midway through the second quarter, and they're putting themselves in good shape for halftime.
Yeah, they are. That was a nice drive for a touchdown, but I'm looking at the defensive side. It's time for the captains on the defense to give everybody else a talk and shape things up and get back in this game.
That's a timeout call. The Titans are ready to take it to them. Sankey's going to make the fair catch this time.
The Titans bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Quarters formation here for the defense. And Walker can't hold on that time.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
It's Sankey in the backfield. Second down and 10. Tosses the football. Sankey's tackled down at the 24.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. 2-minute warning. It's 3rd down coming up. The Titans get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. The Titans approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Intercepted. Tackles made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Packers offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. And here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
Pulls it in. The Packers get a first down.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Rodgers now completed 4 in a row. The Titans with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. 1st and goal from the 6. Knocked down as he fires it.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
Second and goal from the 6. And it's over to James Jones. Jason McCourty has the tackle.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Third and goal from the 1. Runs it across. Touchdown. Nearing the half, and this one is a laugher.
Oh, well, yeah, one team's pretty happy about it, but how about on the losing end of it? How would you feel like to be being blown out here right before halftime? It's a terrible feeling, and I don't know if you can regroup in the second half.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. at the 25. He'll be brought down. The Titans just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Packers go with the dime formation here on defense. The Titans come out. Jumbo package on the field. And he's going down again.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Two tight ends on the field here.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Wants to go deep. Almost intercepted. We're nearing the half, and in the locker room at halftime, this offense is going to have to adjust.
Well, they better make some adjustments, and I'll just say this to them and to the whole football team. It's not about winning the game. It's just about playing hard and doing the right thing now. Don't look at the scoreboard, and if you get some breaks and you play great, maybe then you'd have a chance to get back into this game.
The Packers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up, and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
First down at the 47. Aaron Rodgers way down the field, but it falls incomplete. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Hyde's going to test the coverage here. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Packers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Rodgers over to Nelson. Nelson's taken down at the 46. That's his third catch of the day. Coming to the line at the 46. First down and 10. Strong eye handoff here. Casey's the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
That leads us to second down. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Aaron Rodgers out to James Jones. The Packers call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. Press coverage all the way. Rodgers going to take it from the gun. Nelson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Packers continue to pass the football, and when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Nelson's been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
This play set up by the long gainer. Makes the... And they score again here to pad the lead.
Phil, we're midway through the third quarter, and there is no letting up.
Man, this is a lot of a good thing. That's what they're doing on both sides of the ball. The offense scoring points, the defense dominating play. They are just having a good old time out there.
The Titans are ready to take it to them. He'll take it from the 1. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Titans talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
And it's incomplete.
Not many guys can throw the football that high and that far. At that time, we saw the tremendous arm strength by the quarterback, but he overthrows the receiver just by a few yards.
The Packers sat at the line. Dime package. It's Sankey in the backfield. The Titans from the 22. And they take him down.
When you're a corner, you can take some chances when you know your defense can sack the quarterback without blitzing. Good job that time by the defensive front.
On the way, third down. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up.
Let's go.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Incomplete. And this is going to be a 3-and-out. Phil, this team has been menaced all game long on third down. They cannot figure out a way to pick up a first.
Well, listen, I can't figure out what menaced means. I got to start bringing a dictionary with me to the games I'm doing with you. You throw out all these big words, but if you mean they've been bad, then I agree. Such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
Coming to the line at the 48. First down at the 48. Nelson had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking across the middle.
Very nearly intercepted.
Third long coming up. You're losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance. So be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Rodgers there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Rodgers tackled down at the 15. Third catch today so far.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Rodgers from the shotgun.
The blowout continues. Another touchdown.
We're getting late in this game, late third, and it's getting uglier by the moment, partner.
Yep, it's turned into that. I think it turned into an ugly game quite a while ago, Jim, and it's been dominating. They're just doing it in so many ways, and the opponents, they just have no answers.
Sankey's got it. And he fails to get out to the 20, and he is smacked down at the 15-yard line. The Titans offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited. So this is going to be...
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
The corners retreating. Sankey's out there to receive the screen pass. That's a gain of 6.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
The Titans come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. 3rd and 12 to go. Looking to go deep. And it's caught by Harry Douglas. 4th quarter and a blowout. Let's see if we can get this game over in a hurry.
Wow, you don't have to say it that way. I'm anxious to see how this game ends up and how they play it out. I want to see a team that has some pride, and even though they're getting blown out, to stay in there and keep fighting.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Walker the target. At the line of scrimmage, the 41. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. The Packers come out in a dime package. 2nd and 3. Fullback takes the handoff.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
1st down here after the run.
Let's go.
Slides off the hit. Mariota's met at the 37.
Well, when you get a defense that's over pursuing and just chasing whoever has the football, you like to run these quarterback keepers, but this defense, fast, able to react. They see the keep that time by the quarterback, and they tackle him for no gain.
The Packers defense now is going to go nickel. Mariota's back in shotgun formation, and it's knocked down.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Packers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Mariota's got it in the gun. Weaving it down the field. A takeaway. This game is late, and that pick could have sealed the shutout.
It's going to be a good week coming up for the defense, man. If they can get this shutout, wow, does that give you a lot of energy and excitement going into next week's preparation? It just makes you a better defensive football team when you have performances like this.
Toss to the outside. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Quick drop back. And on the catch, it's Randall Cobb.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
The Packers in the full house, set now at the line.
26.
This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Two minutes to go in the second half. Coming up, second down. Second and 10.
That ball is rifled to Randall Cobb, who makes the catch.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Good coverage by McCourty that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
This will be second down.
The Titans with a nickel look here on defense. Rodgers going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Titans use another timeout here, and they have one left.
Only 20 yards to the end zone.
Now first and 10. Handoff made to the outside. Lacy. And that gains one. Defense calls a timeout.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Second and 9.
And there's a drop.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Starks is in the backfield.
Third and 9.
Rodgers sends it to Cobb. Touchdown in the late stages. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
Return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16.
The Titans head onto the field here, Phil, looking for anything positive after what has truly been a disappointing performance all around.
I think when you have games like this and you're behind and it's just not gone well for you all day, then you just try to get the game over with, even though you're losing. Because if you keep forcing the issue and trying to make plays, all that can happen is probably bad, and you don't want to get anybody hurt in this situation. Well, even though they're getting blown out here late in the second half, they're going with the hurry-up offense. I like this. Just keep playing. Don't worry about the score.
They'll go to the hurry-up here as the clock runs. The Titans have it at the 34. Mariota's the defense gets a sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
They'll go no huddle here as they're out of timeouts.
Third and 10.
Looking long. And it falls incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. The Titans will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. The Titans from the 27.
He's got a wide open alley.
Got the first, and he's got some space. And he's out of bounds.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.